everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I am here to test out the Vieve SunSet Blushing Balm. So these have actually been out for a couple of weeks now, and I picked it up at Space NK. I think I picked it up the day it was released, because as soon as I saw these like reveal online, I was like, I need to get me one of those. I haven't tried much by Vieve. I mean, I have their Skin Dew, I have one of their eyeshadow palettes, I have their lip oils, which is really nice. I use that lip oil on a daily basis, and I've almost finished it, which is very weird because I mean, I never really finish up products that quickly. But yeah, I thought I would just kind of concentrate on this today and then use the other products that I mentioned. So this is in the shade Cherub. So I believe they came out with about 4 shades. It was, I can't remember how much it was exactly, but I think it was like £25 or something, which a little bit on the higher end. So if it was whatever price it was, I'd put it up here because I could be completely wrong, but I do remember it not being the most affordable. And you know, Vieve is still a very independent brand. Like Jamie Genevieve, if you don't know who she is a YouTuber who does makeup and lifestyle videos, and yeah, she has her own makeup line, which I know is like made in Italy, so obviously it's not going to be the most affordable, but the packaging is absolutely stunning. Even when you look at her palettes, like, it's very high quality, so that I understand for the price point. But yeah, this is in the shade Cherub, and this is a bit different than what I would normally go for, because this is quite a pinky tone, but the other tones didn't really appeal to me as much. So I'm actually going to obviously test this out and use a brush, because it does say on the box, if I could get to that point, it says a light buildable liquid blush which adds a natural veil of radiant colour to the cheeks. Apply a small amount to the cheeks, either alone or over makeup. Build for a bolder blush. So I like to use a brush because I don't like using my fingers, to be honest, although I will do that for the highlighter afterwards. But it's just certain products, and to try it out, we'll see how it goes. So I'm actually just going to put some of it on here and just take the literally like the tiniest amount, because I want to see how well it builds. I do have my foundation on already. I haven't powdered down, obviously, because it's a liquid product. So let's see how much I actually need to kind of build it up. So let's just tap it in. It is very soft, so you can see it on my cheeks. It's very like pink like, so I'm just gonna kind of like tap it in and then just go on the other side as well, because again, I want to be very light-handed just to see how it looks in the beginning, and then as it says, you can build it up. So I'm just gonna tap around the usual places that I blend. So let's see how it kind of looks. I mean, it does look nice. I mean, what can I say? What else can I say about this? It's just, it's kind of like it says, it's buildable, so I need to kind of add a bit more because, you know, if you're new and you haven't seen my videos on my blushes, I like a lot of blush. I like to look like a clown, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. So I've kind of stopped on this side because I think the more I build it up, the more it might become a bit too much. So I'm just putting a second layer on this side and just tapping in, because it is looking really glowy. It looks really natural, which is what I like. And to be honest, because my skin is very textured, I don't want to add too much because it will just emphasize on those bits, which I really don't want. But a closer look, it is really nice. It's really glowy, it's really natural. Like I said, it's not the kind of pink that I go for, but the other colors just didn't really appeal to me that much. So now we're just going to go on to the highlighter. So this is the Skin Dew. I've used this so many times on my channel before, and it is really nice. I mean, you really only need the tiniest amount. So I tend to, what I do, take a bit on my hand and then I rub it between my kind of fingertips, and then I just tap it on, because again, you don't need too much. And the way that Jamie kind of uses all of these products is a lot with her hands, but again, I don't like to use products so much with my actual hands, even though it is just me that uses this makeup. But again, it's just like a personal preference. But you only need the tiniest amount of this. I know you can get it in like an XL version, which I probably won't ever need, because I've had this since it's come out and I've still got like this much left, you get a lot of products. So I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow palette now, and again, I've used this so many times on my channel. I think this is called, like, what's it called, the Essential palette. So if you haven't seen it before, it's a selection of some really gorgeous new tones. It's very different than a palette that I tend to go for, but I thought I would just use it today because why not? I mean, obviously I'm testing out a Vieve product. I thought I would just use this again. So I'm just going to start off with the shade Luscious just here. And I remember wanting to try this palette for so long, and I finally got it, but I got it part of like a bundle box from Cult Beauty, because you can buy Vieve in quite a few places now. I know you can get them in Harrods, you can get them in Space NK, and you can get them Cult Beauty and obviously the Vieve website as well. I don't know about internationally where you can get it, but some of her products, like I mentioned, like this palette normally I think is about £49, and I know that they have about 3 palettes or 2 or 3 palettes out at the moment. I do like the, is it the Muse one, because it's got some really gorgeous like purple tones, but I will just stick to this one because as much as I like this palette, I feel like they're very like chunky, so it's a lot of shadow for me to kind of like have in my collection, but my collection is already massive as it is. So yeah, I'm just going in with Luscious. It's a really nice kind of like deep transition shade, so if you want anything to start off like just nice and harsh, this is great for it. So next I'm going to take a bit of Fallout as well, Buff. So I'm not going in with like the reds or anything today. I just really want to go in with like the soft look because I'm not doing anything too crazy. I really want to try more of her products, like her what they called, like she's got some powder blushes which look really gorgeous. She's got her bullet lipsticks which also look really nice. I just need to like actually just buy them because I'm always like I'm in R-ing, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll pick it up another time, and I haven't picked up anything yet. But the concealer looks really nice. I think the concealer is about £21, which is pretty good for like a, they're not new, I mean they've been around for about 2 years now, but yeah, I will definitely have to try the concealer. So I'm just going in with Carrot just here, which is like a shimmer, so I'm just doing that. So again, this is a really nice simple look today. So I thought off camera I would just powder everything down and add some lip gloss, but I just used the NYX, this is Milky Gloss lip gloss, because obviously, well, my lip oil, I've got it in my bag somewhere that I take to work every day, so it's somewhere else. But this is my finished look. So obviously the main purpose of this video was to talk about the blush. I really like it. It is very cute. It's very I'm just gonna, yeah, the word natural. It's like a counter of how many times I say that word. But I think when it comes to makeup like this, it's very kind of like, it's buildable, and it's kind of not for those who want heavy makeup. I'm the opposite. I really like to have a lot of makeup on because I need to cover a lot of surface, like problematic surface of my face. But using this, it doesn't like look cakey. It's blended in so nicely, and it, you know, like I said, the more you build up sometimes on products, it becomes a bit, you know, a bit too much on my skin, but it's worked really nicely. Let me know if you've picked up the blush before or if you're intrigued, because I want to know what the other shades are like, if they're kind of working with my similar skin tone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye.